Good morning, first graders. How are you doing today? Today's read aloud is called The Hippo. It's by Cordelia S. Finn. It's going to be a nonfiction book. Yesterday's book about the elephant was nonfiction too. Well, do you remember what nonfiction books tell us? They don't tell a story, they give information. This book will be giving us information about a hippo. Another name for a nonfiction book is an expository text. Expository is a writing that gives information. In first grade, you will get to do expository writing. That means you will get to write to give information, like about whales, or about volcanoes, or about turtles. Let's read about the hippo. The hippo. I'm thinking what I already know about hippos. That's what good readers do before they start reading. I'm thinking it's going to give me information. Yesterday's book talked all about the elephant's body, so this one might talk about the hippo's body. Or maybe instead, this book is going to tell me about what they eat, or where they live, or what about their family members. So let's read The Hippo. A hippo is big, but it has little eyes. There's a picture of that big hippo head and his little eyes. And they labeled it eyes. Now I noticed this page has two sentences. A hippo is big. That's a whole idea, starting with a capital and ending with a period. The second sentence, but it has little eyes. They have a special word at the beginning of that sentence, but. They're using that word to tell you, talking about two things that are somewhat different. The hippo is big, but it has little eyes. They're contrasting those two things. They're saying how they're different. Oh, this page is the same format. A hippo is big, but it has little ears. Big hippo, little ears. That's such a weird picture. Look at all those tiny little hairs all over his ears. I've never seen a hippo up close, so I didn't know that. It's neat to examine the illustrations in books, especially nonfiction books. There's the hippo with the label for ears and eyes. A hippo is big, but it has little whiskers. There's his big head with his little tiny whiskers all over his chin. Your daddy has whiskers on his chin. That's what, unless he shaves them off. I don't know what whiskers do for hippos. That's something you could look up. Why do hippos need whiskers? And again, they are comparing the big hippo and the little whiskers. So this sentence starts with but. They're telling you something's different. The picture is labeled ears, eyes, and whiskers, so you know where to find them on the hippo. A hippo is big, and it has fat toes. Well, this page changed. A hippo is big, and it has fat toes. Now they're talking about the two things that are big. The hippo and his toes. So instead of using the word but, it used the conjunction and. It's telling you two big things about the hippo. A hippo is big and it has fat toes. And they labeled the ears, eyes, whiskers, and all four places for the toes. Look at how fat and huge his toes are. A hippo is big and it has a big belly. Oh, again, they use the conjunction and because both sentences are talking about bigness of hippos. The hippo and his belly are both big. A hippo is big and it has a big belly. And they labeled the ears, eyes, whiskers, toes, and that big belly. A hippo is big, but it has a little tail. Why did they switch back to the conjunction but? Oh, I know. This sentence talked about the hippo's big A hippo is big, but this one talked about something little. But it has a little tail. They're talking about ways it is different. Big animal, little tail, so they use the word but. And they labeled again the ears, eyes, whiskers, toes, belly, and the tail. It's a tiny little tail compared to the huge animal. A hippo is big, and it has a big mouth. Two things that are big, the hippo and his mouth, so they join the sentences with the conjunction and. A hippo is big, and it has a big mouth. Ears, eyes, mouth, whiskers, toes, belly, and tail, all part of a hippo. A hippo is big, but it has little friends. They use that conjunction word to join those ideas, but they're different. Big hippo, little friends, so they use the word but. A hippo is big, but it has little friends. Do you see the little friends in that picture? The little friends are these birds. They're called oxpeckers, and they help the hippo stay healthy. They are little birds that live where the hippo does, and they gather around and they get on the hippo and they eat the little bugs off this hippo's skin. So the hippo gets cleaned, he gets those nasty bugs off of him, but the oxpeckers get a meal, so they like eating it. Those two animals help each other. He gets cleaned by the oxpeckers, and the oxpeckers get a meal by the hippo. They're working together. Thank you for listening to our story about the hippo. If you want, you can go look online and learn some more facts about hippos, or maybe you'll want to do some expository writing to give some information and write some facts. You can write facts that are the same, or using the word conjunction and to put your two ideas together, or you can tell things that are different about animals and using the word but. So, hope you enjoyed today's story. Have a great day. Thanks for working hard.